Come on, Spurs. Come on, Spurs. Where am I at? Where am I at? Where am I at? Wow. Yo, how you doing, my dude? What's your prediction for the game? Surprise, it's all Spurs right now, man. Jeez. Jeez. It's all Spurs, mate. We will definitely take those. And shut up. You're saying 2-1 Arsenal. I don't know. I've literally just locked in. I've literally just finished my food. I've just locked in. So I don't know, but Arsenal, obviously, it's going to be hard to break Arsenal down, man. Let's be real. The man said he knew he was a gooner, bro. Bro, you don't see the shirt. Look at the shirt, bro. So there's no confusion. Remember the last live stream? Bro? Everyone was like cussing me out, say, haha, you drew to Brighton. I'm like, I don't support Arsenal. Like, you're firing shots. You're firing shots at the wrong person. How you doing, YouTube, man? Welcome in. Welcome in. If you don't support Spurs or Arsenal, you're more than welcome here. Welcome to the Hate Watch. We're going to be joining a new season of, obviously, I support Chelsea. Naturally, I support Chelsea. But when we do watch other teams, it's only a hate watch. I need to make it. I need to make it very, very, very clear that it's a hate watch. Or people think I support Arsenal. I know Spurs look really good, man. But to be fair, this is what I've seen so far. This is what happened with the Brighton game. Brighton had the majority of the ball. And then, obviously, when Arsenal get into the game after 20 minutes, changes. So what's Arsenal playing? They're in like a 4-4-2. I don't see no Rondell, no Odegaard, handball. Rondell, no Odegaard. Ah, the things you love to see, man. I'm not gonna put my mouth on it. I'm not gonna put my mouth on it, man. But yeah. How's Odegaard doing? Apparently it's Ray's birthday. He's 29. Bang. Is that Solanke? Come on, Solanke. That's not a foul. Right. Hold on. The ball didn't go off. Oh, it's a free kick. Oh, okay. Jeez. Why are you watching our rivals? Very simple. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. How you doing next? Man said, "Oh, thank you much for the gift, man. Already, man. Regina, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you." Man said, Odegaard's never been injured. Man picked up 2 injuries, boy. One of the Brighton game on international duty, boy. It can never be you. Listen, I love football regardless, man. Plus, it's a North. Oh my days! Go, Solanke, go! Ah, that's a foul. Ah, yeah. I don't care. I watch football. I mean, I'm a coach, innit, man. I got to understand my opponent. Plus, if I'm gonna talk about players who's playing well and this that, and the other, I can't just watch Chelsea. I'm not biased. You mean I'll be watching Barca? Okay, fair play, man. Wait, Arsenal on the break. Timber down the left side. Cross in. Oh, Spurs clear. What's the stat? What's up, Ethan? You saying order FIFA? Do you know you're not the only one, bro? Yeah, it's all Spurs at the moment. Spurs have 68% possession. Yeah, it was. Again, Liberties. The commentator's like, delaying the restart seems like an Arsenal theme. Very silly from Saliba. Very silly. But it's literally been all Spurs. It's been all Spurs. It's not been a good start for Arsenal, man. But what do you expect? They're away in it. What are Spurs? Spurs are playing 1, 2, 3, 3 in defense, 2 in the midfield, and everyone else is up top. Flipping heck, mate. Did the Spurs player kick the ball away? I didn't see it. That's another foul. There's going to be loads, man. I love games like this, man. I absolutely love games like this. I love it when there's a bite in the game, man. I don't like. Do you know what, right? I will say this here. One thing about football today is that everything's like there's one team that's always going to hold the ball, and the other team's going to put everyone behind the ball, and it's just a case of like the team in possession is just they've got like 70% of possession throughout the whole game. It's very boring. It can be very boring, right? But then games like this where they're both going at each other, it's like a slobber knocker. It's just like they're just going at each other, man. This is the type of game I love, man. Nice. Nice. Hey, Timber's nippy, boy. Raw. Is Timber left or right footed? Who was fired? I didn't. Oh, I forgot now, man. And this game's got a bite. This game's got a bite. Arsenal want the restart very quickly. This game has got some bite in it, man. Every foul, they're just getting Arsenal getting the ball quickly and playing. Martinelli gets through. Arsenal getting a lot of joy down the. Oh, crossing the box. Arsenal. I was just about to say Arsenal are getting a lot of joy down the left-hand side. You were live yesterday. No, I've just come back from holiday, guys. My holidays are now officially over. I've just come back from holiday. I was in Spain for a week. So I literally I landed probably when it was half time. When Chelsea were playing Bournemouth and it was half time. So yeah. So I've just got home last night and we're back. We are back on the live. So this is the first live stream. So no more. Oh, what a turn! Ben White just got turned by Son nicely. Oh my days. So yeah, we're back on the live streams, ladies and gentlemen. I just got to double check Chelsea's next game, and then and we'll talk about the schedule for the Chelsea games. But yeah, we could talk about Chelsea at half time. But I will say this, Chelsea fans, Very pleased because this time last year under Pochettino, I think I mentioned it in my previous video. Martinelli's through. 1-on-1 with the keeper. Comfortable save. And Saka's calling for it. He's like, why don't you square it? But I think Martinelli made the right choice, to be fair. Yeah, this time last year, Chelsea, I think we got beat by Bournemouth, I think we got beat by Bournemouth. So for us to actually come away with a dub, for me, it shows just a little bit of progression. Just a little bit of progression. But Sancho looked good. And it's good to see, and I think Nkunku needs to start, man. But he can't be our number. He can't be our 9. He has to be in behind the striker. But that's where Cole Palmer is now. So it's sad that Nkunku is fighting for his place with Cole Palmer. Because obviously when Nkunku came on, Cole Palmer moved back into the right hand side. Yeah, I think Bournemouth would. I won't say dominated. We had the majority of the possession, but in terms of shots on goal, yeah, you could. It depends on what you class as dominating. Keeping more of the ball, shots on goal. To be fair, you would favour the home side having the lion's share of the game and all the chances, but at the end of the day, you don't convert your chances. It doesn't really matter who dominated. To be honest with you. I mean, I've seen many games where the losing team dominated. I've seen so many. I can say one off the top of my head. Bayern Munich versus Chelsea, Champions League final in Munich. The losing team dominated. They could, and I think that's what let the Bournemouth down. Is there? I mean, it was a penalty. It was a great save from Sanchez. I got to give him his flowers for that. But at the same time, yeah, they had a I think if the game was 1-0, I don't fancy Chelsea's chances, to be honest with you, because I think Bournemouth would have sat back, and Chelsea don't do enough to create chances. No, that's a foul. That's a foul. No, ref's gonna give that. Yeah, if the game was 1-0 Bournemouth, I think Bournemouth would have put players behind the ball, and it would not have been. I don't think we would have done enough to get the equaliser. Come on, Dominic, man. Come on, Solanke. Come on, bro. Come on, Dominic, man. Get that inner Chelsea. Put Arsenal to bed. What would Drogba do, bro? I mean, I give it to Spurs. They're proper up for it. They're not sitting back. Obviously, Ange doesn't want his team sitting back, but they're going toe-to-toe with Arsenal. Playing out the back, Arsenal are pressing very high, and they've just had to give the ball away. So Arsenal just won the ball back in Tottenham's half. They were trying to play out the back, but Arsenal done well to press. Yeah, I think. Do you know what? They're looking at the Martinelli opportunity. He tried to put it other side. I think keeper had it covered. I feel like the option to square it to Saka was better. Yeah, the option to square it to Saka was better. Damn, that's my fantasy points right there, you know. Who hasn't captained Haaland? If you haven't captained Haaland in your fantasy team, don't even think about winning or coming anywhere. Oh, Trossard with a great shot. Arsenal tried to play corner. Saka, cross into the box. Havertz. And then keeper catches it. Oof. Bang. What a kick from the goalkeeper. Oh, my days. Kulusevski's trying to bring the ball down. I just went right behind him, man. Raw. You captain Cole Palmer. Do you know what? I'll be honest with you. I mean, I would love to captain I would like to put more Chelsea players in, but you just don't know, bro. I feel like the best shot is putting Cole Palmer in the team. But I just don't know with Chelsea these days, man. I feel like the only player that I would put in my team that I know would do a job is Cole Palmer. But I remember. This is why I would say do not follow any of these fantasy football content creators, because they were all telling you, yeah, there's certain players you can put in, but I don't think you can get better points if you don't put Haaland in your team. And listen to that. Yesterday Bournemouth took their phone off, took their foot off the gas. We could have lost. Got a wild card next week to get Haaland in. Who's Man City got? Wait, hold on, whoa. You think Haaland's going to score against Arsenal? It's City Arsenal next week. I think the Bournemouth Chelsea game was very even, but I'm just glad Chelsea got over the line. Sancho done well. To be honest with you, Sancho was doing what we wanted Moderate to do. But I don't think, to be honest with you, I don't think Mudrik's going to be. If Mudrik doesn't get into any of the teams ahead of Sancho, Mudrik, he's got to leave, man. He's way down the pecking order. Oh, for real? Not Arsenal, but that record, 9-4 has to go in. True. Damn, man, Arsenal are pegged all the way back. Nice. Tottenham trying to pop the ball around. Plus, Arsenal are nowhere near full strength. So who's out of the Arsenal team? The only person they're missing is what? Because Odegaard is out, they're not at full strength. They got no Odegaard. Who else is missing? California. Okay. Yeah, but Timber's a good replacement for him now. Oh my days! Oh, what a tackle! Was that Saliba? Was he offside? He was on. What a tackle from Saliba! Oh, hey, listen. Oh yeah, Declan Rice. Sorry, yes. So you are right, full strength. Hey, listen. Hey, this game is way open, and Spurs almost, and a second yellow for the day. Spurs almost got through. Oh my days. Yeah, Odegaard on Saka. And he's picked up a yellow card for a late challenge on Saka. Oh my life. This game is open. This game is way open, mate. What's up, Adam? How you doing on YouTube, guys? We are live on YouTube as well, so if you prefer to watch on YouTube, we are there as well, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my life, this is actually a really good game. Wow, listen. Spurs just need that final ball. Who's that? Is that Saliba? Saliba again. And Saliba's bombing forward to create more numbers up top. And also give the ball away. Now Saliba's having to run all the way back. And it's a foot race between White and Son. Son versus Ben White. Son wins it. Plays the ball into the middle to Kulusevski. Kulusevski with a cross. Madison with a header. Oh my days. Goal kick. No, it was Solanke with the header. All right, Spurs look really good. Spurs look really good. Arsenal fans, you lot must be vexed, man. What do they call this game? 3-point lane? Hey. Saliba's been brilliant, man. If it's the first time you're here, guys, man, don't forget to drop a follow. We live stream big games. We do live stream. If you're a Chelsea fan, follow the channel. But we live stream a lot of Chelsea games. But when there's a big game, a derby, we will live stream that as well, ladies and gentlemen. And I do try and give a shout out to all those who do drop a follow. Now, Spurs are winning everything, man. They're winning all the 50-50s, and Arsenal look very frustrated. Ben White's lost his jewel, so he's getting a bit of a talking from Arteta. Something like he's saying back to back, think. He says something like 1v1s back to back. think. But he's not happy with the defense at the moment. And yeah, to be fair, Ben White has lost a lot of his one-on-one duels, and Spurs are getting a lot of joy down Ben White's side. So rightly so, Arteta's pulled Ben White over just to give him a shout. Havertz flicked it on to Martinelli. Martinelli on the inside, and Spurs clear. And Spurs are clear, and now they're through on the counter. Kulusevski's got the ball. It is now 5 Spurs players versus 6 Arsenal, and Arsenal get their numbers back. Everyone's behind the ball, even Havertz. Wow. It's going to be 1-1. You think so? If it stays like this, there's going to be a goal. A game like this, it can't stay like 0-0. But Arsenal have everyone behind the ball. And Spurs are just keeping possession. Spurs have been a better team. Without a shadow of a doubt, Spurs have been the better team. And I think they've had more chances. I think the Martinelli, it could have been a different game, because if Martinelli squared that ball to Saka, it would have been 1-0 Arsenal. Easy. Easy. Oh, a cross in. Son on the right-hand side. Son versus Ben White again. Oh, my days. Is it offside? No? Son with a cross, back post, and it goes out for a goal kick. I mean, to be fair, Arsenal are dealing with the crosses. They're stopping Spurs from playing down the middle. But when the cross goes in, the defenders are staying very, very tight to Johnson and Solanke. So Gabriel is marking Solanke, and Timber is man marking Johnson. So they're dealing with the crosses, and they are pushing Spurs out wide to cross the ball in. And they're like, fine, cross the ball in, because we'll deal with that. But Arsenal, I mean, to be fair, in the final third, Arsenal are better. I mean, Spurs are better. Spurs are playing so high. I don't understand how Arsenal haven't caught them yet. Mara 42, thanks for the follow. I appreciate you. Thank you. My first follow of the stream today. Thank you all so much. Appreciate all the likes on the live as well, guys. We're at 3,000 likes on the live, guys. Thank you all. Thank you all so much. I really appreciate it. Sam, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Thank you. Another yellow card. What the flip? User with the numbers. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. I think Ange will be the happier manager. Ange ain't saying nothing, but you can see Arteta. Arteta's doing a lot of talking. He ain't happy. Oof. Saka does not make Son. Ben plays the ball out. He switches play to Martinelli. Martinelli's on the wing, but it's a 2v1. Plays it to Timber. So Arsenal trying to attack down the left-hand side again. That's where all their joy is. Martinelli beats his man, plays it back inside to Timber. Timber was inside the box. I think it's cleared for... It looked like him for an Arsenal player. It's a corner... Oh, it's a corner kick. Okay. Ronaldo fan, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Arsenal are only getting down the left-hand side at the moment. Saka's not really doing much, to be honest with you. Arsenal with the cross. Missed. Oh! Arsenal with a cross. What's he done? What's the goalkeeper complaining about? Oh, he's saying it was a corner. That's another corner. What are you doing? What's the Tottenham goalkeeper complaining about? He's complaining that it's not a corner. Bruv, you knuckled the ball away. It's not a goal kick. It's a corner, bruv. Right, now this is where Arsenal will do well. I think like Arsenal are the better when it comes to set pieces. Arsenal are always the better team. So Saka on the right hand side with a nice in swinger. And referee stopped the play, so we're just waiting for the referee for some reason. Oh. Come on. Oh, that's a. What is he playing? That's a terrible cross. Saka with a terrible corner, man. Raya plays the ball out, literally from the halfway line, plays it down the left hand side all the way to Gabriel. I think Arsenal just trying to get their shape back following the corner. And they play down the left hand side. Jorginho was telling Trossard to play down left hand side. And again, Spurs do well to Marshall Martinelli. They're doing, I mean, Spurs are doing really, really well to kind of contain Arsenal, especially Martinelli. Don't foul him, don't foul him. Another yellow card, what's he doing? There's beat raw. It's kicking off. What's going on? It's proper kicking off. What's happened? Roll the camera back. Wait, it's involving. Okay, so it's involving Timber. Okay, so from what we do know, Kulusevski's on the no, it's not. It's Porro is on the floor after he got fouled. Ref said play on. Arsenal played, but then an Arsenal player got fouled. Okay, so hold on, we're going to VAR. Don't. Oh, come on. Do you know? As much as I would like a red card, right? As much as I would like a red card, it kind of ruins the game, man. Okay, so Timber's got the ball. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I think Timber went to shield it, and I feel like his studs stamped on Pro's ankle. VAR having a look at it, and it's not looking good. The Timbers picked up a yellow card for that, but are they going to cancel out the yellow card? He drew it very quick. Oh, Timber and the goalkeeper, like Timber was holding up the goal. Oh, will he get a yellow card for that? Will he get a yellow card for when he held up the goalkeepers? So the goalkeepers picked up a yellow. So I think he's booking the goalkeeper for dissent because he shouldn't have gone up to Timber. I don't think the ref's gonna. I don't think VAR is gonna do anything. Hold on. Hold on, I'm just trying to listen to what they're gonna do. Hold on. What? Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. So basically, in real time, it looked really bad. But what happened was Timber actually put his right foot on top of the ball, but because he was in motion, his ball kind of rolled, his foot rolled off the ball onto Poirot's leg, whose leg was beside the ball as well. So so there was contact with the ball first and then the leg, which is it was a dangerous play. But if he didn't get the ball first, I think it would have been a straight red. So after they slowed it down, we're okay. So game on. I'm pleased. I'm pleased there isn't a red card. If I'm honest with you, not yet, because I want to see 11v11. Because when someone gets sent off, when somebody gets sent off, it kind of makes one team very defensive because at the moment both are going for it. It was never a card on Timber. I think it was very soft. It was a soft card, I would agree. Or a massive Danny doesn't put his foot. It did. If you watch the replay, they slowed it down. He did hit the ball first. His foot was on top of the ball, but because he was trying to turn on the ball, his foot rolled off the ball onto Timber's ankle, onto Poro's ankle. But obviously, he made a meal of it, didn't he? A goal kick. And Arteta's going to be vexed. Mikel Arteta's going to be vexed, boy. I mean, I would be. Wouldn't you? I'll be absolutely vexed if there was a flipping the way this game's gone. Come on. What are we waiting for? Ref. Spurs, they're trying to play out the back, but I think Arsenal are like, it's a foul. It's a corner ball. Okay, Arsenal, Spurs, to be fair, yeah, Spurs are really trying to play out the back. But Arsenal's press, how they press out of possession, I mean, again, it's something I wish Chelsea can start doing. Because when Arsenal press, they press as a unit, and it's stopping from Spurs from playing out the back. And it works so well. Arsenal now have got themselves a corner from a Spurs goal kick. Is it Saka taking it? Saka has to deliver a better corner than this, man. On back post. Martinelli controls it. Martinelli still has it. Martinelli still got it. He's wiggling. And Odegaard gets the ball. Martinelli's he's a tricky customer, man. Oh my days. Saka's been very quiet. They need to get Saka on the ball a little bit more. Havertz, oof. Yeah, they need to get Saka on the ball a bit more. And Arsenal, not Arsenal, sorry, Spurs. Spurs are literally slowing the game down, man. So whenever it's a goal kick, they're just holding the ball. And again, Arsenal are pressing as a unit. And again, Spurs can't get out. Spurs are determined to play out the back, and they just cannot get out. I mean, to be fair, it's quite impressive that they're still trying this, but Spurs can't get out of their own half. I don't think this is going to work. And the thing is, yeah, like, Ange's so arrogant, he's not going to change his ways. Oh, Arsenal got the ball back. Okay, now Spurs on the break. It's 4-on-7. And I don't think Spurs got enough players, but they're in the box now. They got to shoot early, and Spurs get a corner. I mean, it's a good counter-attack. It's a good counter-attack, but I think Arsenal are getting numbers back very, very quickly. Hey, we've got a Spurs fan in the channel. I'm surprised it's not 2-0 Arsenal right now. I'll be honest with you. I'm very surprised by that because I feel like Spurs have been the better team. I mean, for the last, I would say, 10 minutes, Arsenal have pegged Spurs back, but I think Spurs have had the better chances. Hold on. Spurs corner, Arsenal clear. Hold on, let's have a look. I mean, Arsenal had 5 shots, 3 on target, 1 big chance. Spurs had 1 shot, 0 big chances. I guess, yeah. Do you know, if honestly, I think it should at least be 1-0 Arsenal. That Martinelli chance, it should have been squared to Saka because I think Saka was in the better position, but I would say it should have been 1-0 Arsenal at least. Arsenal missing Rice and Odegaard, that's massive. I wouldn't go as far. I would say you're missing more so Odegaard than Rice. If I'm honest with you, you're missing that creativity in the midfield. It's a handball. Man, Timber is doing really well. Timber is an absolute nightmare, man. He's really causing problems. He's really good defensively, but when he gets forward, he gets going, man. He better put in a shift because obviously his position's up for grabs. Go on. It's Spurs on the ball and they're knocking it about at the moment. I think Spurs just keeping the ball a bit more. It's not a foul. Play on. Play on. Play on. Trossard needs to get rid of it. He's got a ball in a really. Here we go. Spurs shoots and over the post. Trossard couldn't get the ball out of his feet, and then literally they had like 3 Spurs players trying to get the ball off of him. They got the ball. Kulusevski plays it out to his right to Johnson, and he just puts it over the crossbar. Man, it was a terrible effort. Should have done better, man. Yeah, he should have done a lot better. Never mind. All right, 45. 3 minutes. 3 minutes until half time. It's weird. It's weird not seeing Arsenal with the. I mean, they are away, but still, that's a good challenge. That's a good challenge. Who are you carding? For who? Carding Kulusevski and Van der Ven. Hey, honestly, who's changed these rules, man? Everyone's these cards are coming out flipping thick and fast, man. Being Son pleading with the ref why, but I'm interested to know where those challenges came from. So hold on, we're looking at the replay. Okay, the Van der Ven, yep, that's a booking. Okay, fair, yeah, that was 2, yeah, 2 fouls. 5 Spurs players have been booked. 5. Oh, it's gonna be a red card in this game. If Spurs go 10 men, it is going to be 3-0 Arsenal. Because if Spurs is anything like they were last year when they played Chelsea and we absolutely hammered them, Ange ain't gonna be like, right guys, we're down to 10 men. We've got to sit back. We've got to try and salvage. No, Ange's gonna keep going. Arsenal's gonna be like, yeah, we're just gonna keep attacking too. It's gonna be 3-0 Arsenal if Spurs lose a player. Laser, thanks for the follow. Rudolph, thanks for the follow. Appreciate all the follows coming through. Arsenal with free kick. Not a good free kick. Spurs clear, and I think it's gonna go. We're gonna go into the half 0-0. Is it Wakil? Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you guys. And that's it. It's half time. It's been a tough game, man. I can't even front. I think Arsenal will be frustrated, but looking at the stats, Spurs have had 67% possession, Arsenal's 33. Expected goals. I mean, I hate this. I hate this expected goals stat. But expected goals 0.42 Spurs, 0.41 Arsenal. So it's in terms of expected goals, pretty even Steven, as they say, you know. But Arsenal have only had the ones with the big chances. It's only been Arsenal. So I don't know. What do you got? What do you guys? Are there any Arsenal fans in the chat? Because I'm pretty sure if I was an Arsenal fan, I would be well upset. I wouldn't be confident going into this. This whole it's 3-point lane now. Nah. 1 second, guys, hold on. All right, we good. Both teams are washed. United. I bet you were nervous. I bet you were nervous when thingy. Who did you play? Who did you play yesterday? Southampton. When Southampton got that pen. Mohammed, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm not. I don't think United's going to do well this year. Not for me. I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it to be like. I don't like the way Man United play football. But at the same time, if you look on the other side of the coin, it's like Man United are playing terrible, but they're still winning. That's. I mean, you could say that's. I'm not going to say Man United are champions, but they say that's the mark of champions when the team plays badly, but they still win. Because even though Man United were like 2-0 up at half time, you're like, damn, they played terrible. You think we look good yesterday, to be fair. First time we've played some decent football in a long time, apart from the first 20 minutes. I'm just like, damn, Southampton look like they're gonna score. But like I said, I mean, you got the result. It's weird, it's crazy how football is, because like obviously there was the penalty incident. Southampton get a penalty and Onana saves it. Then the main I go back down the other end. Was it a corner or a cross? I can't remember. And then De Ligt scores. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. I think this is probably the one league where anyone could be anyone. I mean, look at Nottingham Forest beating Liverpool at home. Mad. Like, what's his name? Schlott was talking about, tactics this. I know why Man United did that, and then he ends up losing the next game. Crazy. What's up, Jack? And I'll bring Sterling on for Martinelli. Is he on the bench? He has to be, in it. He ain't done nothing all week. Where is he? Yeah, he is. He's on the bench. Shame. Martinelli should have. Martinelli's been, I would say, that Arsenal's. I wouldn't say as far as saying their best player. I mean, statistically, according to FootMob, Martinelli and Ben White statistically have been Arsenal's best player. I would say Martinelli's been the better player, if I'm honest with you. But that opportunity, I mean, you never know in football. Hindsight's a wonderful thing, because look at the Aston Villa Everton game. It was 2-1? It was 2-1 to Everton, and Dominic Calvert-Lewin, 1-on-1 with the keeper, hesitated, missed, or he got saved, and Aston Villa win the game. You've got to take your chances, man. I think Saka was open. He should have. There was a moment before just as he got into the box, that split second where it was a great opportunity to square the ball to Saka, but didn't. And if Tottenham win, Martinelli's finished, man. Yeah, it's been a good fight, man. I'll be honest with you. I love games like this. I love games like this, man. But they look, so they're looking at the replay. They're looking at Dominic Solanke's opportunity. This is where Arsenal tried to play out the back. Spurs pressed. Ben White gave the ball away. Yeah, Ben White. I'm surprised. Footmob have given Ben White 7. Ben White's been terrible to the point where Man United are like, oh, Man United, sorry, Arteta's mom goes fast screaming, but he's given Ben White a lot of talk at the moment. Like, he's talking to him a lot. You still can't believe Liverpool lost. I'll be honest with you, man. Like, I had that game. I put Liverpool to win. I put Jota in my team, and I think I got Trent in my team as well, in my fantasy team. That game lost me some serious fantasy points, man. That game lost me some serious fantasy points. I'm disappointed. Disappointed, man. Anfield at home. 3 o'clock kickoff. They're on a high. They beat Man United. And look what happens. They bloody lose. You just never know, man. Appreciate the follows. Premier League referee needs to be checked. In what way? Hey, Martina, it's boring. You think the game's boring? I mean, other than the fact that there's been a few little scraps, or handbags, as we say. I mean, it's not been like shots on goals galore. But in terms of the intensity, it's definitely up there. Considering that the football that we watch is one team just trying to find a way through and the other team sitting back, both teams are going at it. For me, it's quite refreshing to watch. A few questionable decisions, to be honest with you, but this is where we need really good referees. Also, Martinelli should have passed the ball. Should have passed the ball. It's been entertaining, but many yellow cards given out. So I know the rules have been changed, but yeah, there's been. I mean, look at the Chelsea game. Was it 15 yellow cards or 16 yellow cards? Spurs have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 yellow cards. Arsenal have only 2, 7 cards in total. I mean, I'm looking forward to the second half, man. I ain't gonna lie. The referees with Arsenal. I won't go. No. I won't go. I think the referee's got some. I think the only questionable decision is a Timber one. Other than that, I feel like he's got his tactics on point. Bro, Son needs to play as attacking mid. He's a dangerous player. I don't like. You know, I don't understand why Son don't play for the middle more. I don't understand that because Son is what they're playing a 4. Well, I mean, Dominic Solanke in it, but they're playing a 4-3-3, and Son's on the left hand side. I don't know why Son don't play down the middle. Bring back goal scoring Son, man. What going with that? Is Van der Ven playing? He is, yes. There is many yellow cards right now. I mean, like even like, as you know, like a tiny little flick away. It's a yellow card for delaying it. I don't know. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on right now, but I don't know. I don't think there are. I don't think every foul there needs to be a yellow card. Fouls happen. I feel like for me, I've always believed that if you go for a tackle and completely miss the ball to the point where you've almost hurt the player, that's a yellow card. But I feel like the expectations of football players to make sure that they win every tackle, and if they don't, it's a yellow card. I think that's very unrealistic for me. If the tackle that they missed end up being very dangerous, yeah. If you miss a tackle, it's a yellow card. I mean, give the foul. You missed a tackle, you fouled the player. Okay, fine. Foul to the other team. But it doesn't have to, for me, it doesn't have to be a yellow card every time unless it's dangerous. Appreciate the follows. Van der Ven been good. He's done all right. I think the best defender has been Saliba. For me personally. How you doing, man? Arsenal parking the bus. They are a lot to be. But Tottenham is all about will that just keep making thy chances. What? Oh, Tottenham is all about will, as in willpower. Okay. Man, thanks for the follow. John's had Son open and decided to take a shot. Yeah, both players have done the same. Messenger of Peace, thank you very much for the follow. Jeffrey, thanks for the follow. KK, thanks for the follow. Johnson's had some clear chances. Johnson's had some very, very good chances as well, but I feel like the opportunity where Kulusevski won, they pressed Trossard and Kulusevski played the ball out wide. At least get it on target, man. Odegaard has Saka on toast. Really does, and he's done very, very well to keep Saka at bay. He's done very, very well. Who do I support? I support Chelsea. I'm wearing my retro. I bought this new Chelsea top. It's Chelsea's it's a retro Chelsea top from 1984. So yeah, and the sponsor. Well, actually, I'm not going to show you. Any Chelsea fans in the channel, actually, I'm not going to show you it. Let me know who was the sponsor for the Chelsea kit in 1984. What's up, Harry? How you doing, Harry? Who are you going for? I'm still going for Arsenal. I'm still going for Arsenal. Saka's been has been in 1,000 times. Saka's been nowhere near the level that he's been, what you're used to. If you think Saka's played very, very well in that first half, I don't know what you're watching. I really don't. Exactly, Jose. Yes, goal fair. Saka has not been good this half. And if you think he's been good, I mean, I don't know. I don't believe you. Son has been mid. I mean, in what would you say that he's been mid? Yeah, he hasn't had any shots on goal, but he's winning his dribbles to the point where Arteta is pulling Ben White to the touchline to have a go at him. Tottenham Arsenal equals no trophy derby. Liberties. So it's not to his standards, but he's been good. No, I'd have to disagree. He hasn't done, for me, when your standard is here and you drop here, you haven't been good, not in my eyes. If you maintain this, you've been good. If you take it above, you've been good or great. But when you drop your standard here and I'll be like, yeah, you've played, no, I'm sorry, no. What's up, Lennox? How you doing? What's up, YouTube? Yeah, I know who you are, Harry, man. I know you're my goss. I know who you are, don't worry. There's only one Harry in my eyes. Van der Ven or Gabriel. Arsenal doing very, very well in terms of defending set pieces. Martinelli's just fast. Yeah, Chelsea got a problem with that as well. We've got very fast wingers with no end product. We've got our own Martinelli to deal with. Arsenal are lacking creative midfielders. 100% they are. They are. I think yes, they are missing some key players. And thank you to, I can't remember who pointed that out to me. They said Arsenal are missing. They're not at full strength. You know, but I feel like the one player that they are missing is Odegaard. They are really, really missing Odegaard. They're really missing that creative midfielder. And I feel like Arsenal are struggling without him. It was, I think that the Timber yellow card was very soft. I don't think it was a red card. When you first saw it, you're like, oh. But then when slowed down, you're like, oh, to be fair, it wasn't dangerous play. But it's saying his studs were up, man. His foot was on top of the ball. If his studs up, for me, so I say this is the studs here. If your studs up is this, yeah? But his foot was down the whole time. His foot rolled off the ball. It's very soft for me, personally. How do I play FIFA? Go join my other channel, Harry. I'll show you. Tottenham got to stop being passive in the final third and sip some balls into Solanke, yeah. But Arsenal are marshalling the middle at the moment and they're pushing Spurs out wide. That's what I'm saying. The foot began on the ball and rolled off. Yeah, it was very, very soft. But I feel like the referees now are yellow carding everything, every challenge. Even if you miss your challenge and you foul the player respectfully, professionally, not to hurt him. But it was just like, okay, you got more of the player than the ball. Okay, it's a foul, but not every foul is a yellow card. Not for me personally. I guarantee you, soon we're going to be giving players yellow cards for missing a shot on target. Sounds crazy, isn't it? I mean, back in my day, growing up, I never thought that we would have video system refereeing to govern football. But times change. You never know in 20 years' time. You might get a yellow card for missing a shot. And Arsenal fans, do you guys remember Wenger? So Jose Mourinho, well, I think Jose Mourinho was the pioneer for VAR. Because I think there was a decision where back in the day, managers had the screens to look at. And I remember Jose Mourinho picking up the screen and telling the referee to look at it. So I think Jose Mourinho was a pioneer. But anyways, Arsene Wenger introduced this new rule, and he said that the FA need to do this, where when the referee makes a decision and managers look at it and they're like, it's the wrong decision, the manager gets to play a joker card where he gets to overturn the decision. So say, for example, referee sends off Timber, Arteta can pull out his joker card and overturn the decision to keep the play. And Arsene Wenger wanted that in the game. And this is when Arsene Wenger was in his prime. And everyone was like, Arsene, shut up, man. Right, second half, Arsenal on the ball. Appreciate all the follows, guys. We're at 15 follows on the live. If it was a draw, who would be happier? Oh, I would say Spurs. Because obviously, Spurs don't always get results out of this game. Marseille's on the ball. Crosses it, keeper gets it. Nice, that's better. I say Spurs will be. I think Arsenal will be disappointed because they drew against Brighton, which for me, I feel like they should have won. And then next week they've got Man City, I believe at the Etihad, I think. Arsenal fans, if you help me out with that one, if it's at the Etihad, and to be honest with you, I mean, it could be an even game because I feel like Arsenal drew with Man City last time they played them, and Arsenal celebrated like it was a draw. It was a win. But it puts more pressure on Arsenal to get a result from that game. It puts more pressure on them. So they need to get a result from it. They need to get a win from this game to take the pressure off next week's game. E. Murphy, Pules, thanks for the follow. Appreciate all the follows coming through. Sorry, wait, who's offside? What have I missed? So what are we doing? Oh, the referee's pushing Ben White back, saying, nah. Take it from behind the halfway line. Okay. What's going on? Oh, okay. All right, so Arsenal get the game going again. And Spurs have literally 5 men in Arsenal's half pressing the ball. And Dominic Solanke has gone back to press Jorginho and wins it. Now Spurs are through. Jorginho was on the ball for too long. Johnson crossed it in. Header, a chance, and Solanke, and it goes out for a corner. Woo! So Jorginho was on the ball for too long. Dominic Solanke pressed him, won the ball, plays out wide. Johnson on the right-hand side, crossed him with his right foot. Dominic Solanke with a diving header, and I feel like it went off an Arsenal defender. I think it's gone for a Spurs corner. And it's going to be a nice in-swinger from Kulusevski. It looks like it's going to play short to Maddison. Yeah, it's a short corner. And Maddison crossed it with his left foot. Oh, it's a nice header in from Van der Ven, and Arsenal catch the ball. It's a nice Arsenal on the ball now. Close. And Spurs are starting. Literally, it's a foul, and it's another yellow card. I mean, honestly, man, honestly, it's like it was a duel, Jorginho was holding on to Maddison, not in the way where. Hold on, let me have another look. Oh, come on, man. They're both fighting for the ball. Yes, okay, fair enough. That's what I'm saying. Another yellow card, man. Like every foul, every touch is a yellow. It's like ridiculous, man. I don't know what the refs were on about. Kit clash. Did they see the Sunderland versus Newcastle? Really? They could play about a kit clash? When? Oh, ball inside. Kulusevski's in the box on the right hand side. Cross it in, and Gabriel clears. Do you know what? To be fair to Spurs, they're pressing. The press and cover is brilliant. When Arsenal on the ball, Spurs are holding. Yeah, Spurs are literally holding Arsenal in their own half, and Arsenal just and Arsenal are just kind of like booting it to the other end just so that they can get a bit of breathing space. Last season, FA Cup, Sunderland was. Oh, I got to check it out then, man. How can it be a kit clash? One's red, one's black. I mean, don't they talk to each other like, hey, bro, what kit are you wearing in the game? Yeah, we're gonna wear black. Okay, we're gonna wear red. All right, see you tomorrow. Wowzers. Yeah, Arsenal. Oh, again, play a ball inside again to Kulusevski. Ben White has to clear it. No one gave him a shout and cleared it from a corner. Spurs have played two passes on the right hand side, and Kulusevski's got in behind he's running between Timber and Saliba twice. Spurs have literally found a way through twice. I meant Timber. Sorry, I was trying to say Saliba and Timber at the same time, so I said Simba. Again, Trossard is all by himself. Hey, Trossard done well. He had five Spurs players around him and still got out. Kunde, thanks for the follow. I feel. Do you know what? Right, unless I don't know. I know we're really like what 10 minutes, 7 minutes in to the second half, but it feels like it's gonna be like a 1-0 game, man. It generally feels like a 1-0 game. Spurs are playing their line very, very high. They really are playing highlight and winning the midfield. They're squeezing Arsenal and not letting anyone in. The line is so high. Well, not so high, but the line is high. They're literally almost at the halfway line. It's crazy. They're not dropping back at all, and they are forcing Arsenal to play backwards. And now they've won the ball, and it goes in for a Spurs corner. Their line is so high, they are squeezing Arsenal in the midfield and forcing Arsenal to play back. So far, Ange versus Arteta, Ange has got his tactics on point. Is that foul? No? Play on. Mosh, thanks for the follow. We're 20 follows in the live, guys. Thank you all for the support on the live and for the likes as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're at 22,000 likes on the live, guys. Thank you so much. Joseph, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. You just saw my team. Which one? How much did I laugh at Liverpool? Do you know what? I don't really laugh at Liverpool when Liverpool lose. I'm also laugh at Man United and Arsenal. The newest one. Oh, okay. Yeah, my team's got better since then, but I've stopped playing FC24. I think I'm done now. I'm waiting for 25 to come out in a couple of days. I was more so surprised at Liverpool more so than anything else. Martinelli on the ball. Poirot is doing better against, and Simba down the left hand side is going to cross it first time, and Romero with a sliding tackle wins the ball. It's gone off for a corner, a throw in. Spurs are defending very, very well. Someone says Son with a 78th minute goal. If you're wrong, you're getting that. You're getting that. All right. Simba, the GOAT Arsenal defender. You know. I leave. Listen, when Timber and Saliba combine, yeah, we're gonna call him Simba. Yeah. Spurs are defending very, very well. Kind of in front. They've got their tactics on point. They've got their tactics well on point. Again, aren't they forcing Arsenal back? Spurs have like 4 players. Like Arsenal play the ball back to Raya, and Spurs have like 5 players now in Arsenal's half. Simba's on the ball, trying to play forward, back to Ben White. Jorginho drops into the centre back position, trying to get the ball forward. Partey's on the ball, and Spurs press, and they win the ball back. Spurs are playing really, really well. Someone on YouTube's Axel on YouTube says it's going to be a classic 0-0. Is it Patience? Thanks for the follow. Played. And Arsenal through. Havertz and Martinelli. It's a foot race. And Van der Ven comes over to cover. And a press and cover. Spurs, in terms of how they tackle when defend as a team, very, very well. Yes, it was a great result for Forest. Fantastic result for Forest. I like possible, but Spurs are forever an almost club. Well, they're gonna hope Ange gets them over the line, isn't it? But the only thing is with Ange is that he's stubborn. He won't change his tactics regardless. Daddy Mighty, thanks for the follow. Spurs are on the ball, trying to press, and Spurs look like they're getting out. Spurs look like they've beaten the press. Kulusevski's playing really, very well to link up the play, man. And Spurs are through, and Spurs are out. On the Johnson on the right hand side versus Timber. Right foot crosses it, and it goes for a corner. In terms of beating the press in the second half, when Spurs play out, they do very, very well to play out. And then now they went this. It was a 1v1 Johnson versus Timber. Johnson gets the cross, but it comes off Gabriel for a corner. Now Spurs are about to take the corner. Kulusevski with an in swing of his left foot. And there's a bit of fight. There's a bit of fighting between Son and Trossard, and referees calling them both over. And let's see what they're gonna do. I don't understand what the big thing. Apparently the referee's a headmaster. Oh, I wonder he's so strict. It's going on again. Son versus Trossard, and they're still. They got to take the corner in swinger, and it's too much. Too much for Spurs. Oh, unlucky. Yeah, I think Son was trying to put off. He's trying to put off Raya, and then but Trossard was trying to give Raya a bit of protection. Hey, Ange. Thank you. It's good to be back. Good to be back where I'm watching something where no one's speaking Spanish. Funny enough, I was in Sevilla, right? And everywhere every channel was Madrid. Real Madrid this, Real Madrid that. I'm thinking, hold on a second, where's Sevilla? Where's Sevilla TV? I was watching Madrid. Oh, Van der Ven again. Timber with a cross and Van der Ven clears. I was watching the Madrid reserves team, their academy team. I was like, what the flip? Then I watched the game. I did. I caught the I arrived 10 minutes before Nkunku scored. So I caught the last few stages. I was at my parents' house. I watched the last few stages of the Chelsea game. Not a great performance, but I'm just glad we got the win. Do you think Spurs can bridge the gap between Arsenal, Liverpool, and City? Not at this moment. No, they're having a good game today, but not at the moment. I don't think they can. Yeah, I know. I saw the amount of yellow cards, man. But this game's no different, man. I don't know how many yellow cards in this game. I think we're like at 10 so far. Spurs. I'll be honest with you guys. Look, it's Spurs been the better team. You would say top 4 has to be the minimum. You think Spurs can make top 4? It's too early. It's too early to say. We're only in September. It's too early to say at the moment. But if Spurs play like this, stay injury free, and able to rotate, then we'll see. But at the moment, it's been all Spurs. 3 shots, 2 on target, 6 touches in the opponent's box, whereas Arsenal had 0 shots, 0 on target, and 1 touch. And it's been all Spurs in the second half. If Villa can, Spurs can. True, but with all due respect to Ange, Spurs have a better manager. Aston Villa have a better manager. One of the tray comes on. Well, a lot of people in the chat, Angie, have been asking for Sterling to come on. Harley, thanks for the follow. Thanks for sharing the live, guys. And Evans, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for all the live, man. The follow, sorry. I think the way the games are going at the moment, Man City are going to win the league, but we never know. Oof! I think if the game stays like this, I don't think no team's really going to make a breakthrough. If the game stays like this, I feel like the referee's the one that's going to make a decision. Johnson on the ball! Oh! It'd be a referee decision that changes the game. Spurs are knocking. And Arsenal clear. And Havertz is... What? No, they've held him off. It's 3-on-3. Spurs are bringing players back. Ooh. Saka on the ball. Shoots onto his left foot. Spurs block. A better chance for Arsenal. And Spurs get the players back. Saka gets to the ball on the right-hand side. And Arsenal get a corner. A little bit better from Arsenal. Spurs are committing more players forward. I feel like Raya just kicked the ball out. Far Havertz got the ball. Held it. Support was coming. And they gave the ball out to Saka. And Saka done very, very well. So it's now a corner to Arsenal. And Arsenal get a little bit of breathing space now. It's the weakest Arsenal lineup. Too many injuries. Yeah, I think, yeah, with injuries and suspensions, yeah. But the thing is, this is what makes a title-winning team. It's not your first 11. You've got to be able to rotate and other players come in and do exactly the same job. It takes a squad to win titles, not just like an 11. So if these players, once a player is injured and you come in, you've got to bring that same level. Otherwise, yeah, you ain't thinking about getting to starting team, let alone anything else. Saka with a corner. And 1-0. It was, I told you. I said it. 1-0 Arsenal. I said it. And that's a lot of frustration coming out from Arsenal's players now. I said in the first half, the only way that Arsenal are going to get through is from set pieces, and they have been Arsenal in terms of set pieces. They're one of the best teams in the league, and look what happened. I said it in the first half. Arsenal are going to get that, and come on, Saka, get me an assist. Bang. And it's a massive blow, a massive, massive, massive blow to Spurs because they have played so well in the second half. But that's football. Yeah, the goalkeeper should have come for that. To be fair, there was a lot of bodies around the goalkeeper. Yeah, Gabriel is screaming. You can see all the veins popping out of his head, man. Jeez. Yeah, I think he did, Angie. Did you think he enjoyed it just a little bit? Saka something. It was a good corner from Saka. His first decent corner, which led to a goal, man. So fair play to him. I'm happy because that's my fantasy points in. I can't even remember have I got any Arsenal players in my Have I got an Arsenal defender? I think have I got Saliba? Hold on. Have I got Saliba in my fantasy team? Please say yes. Oh, I think I do. I'll take that, man. I will take that. Give me my fantasy points. You're surprised his neck vein didn't burst. You know what I mean? I appreciate the follows, guys. Thank you all so much. Look at that. Arteta's screaming for them to press. Now Arsenal's going to control the game now. I mean, Spurs. It's a massive blow. Now it's a mental thing for Spurs. Can they still play at that same level, even though now all that hard work has been nothing's come from it. Now they're 1-0 down at home. Yeah, Moreno's fantastic, man. He's a player. I don't know how he's. I mean, who's not gonna be able to? Who's gonna sit on the bench for Moreno to play? Definitely not Rice. But if Arsenal get all their players off the injury list, yeah, definitely, you'll be pushing for. You can push Man City as far as you can go. But right now, on this performance, nah. But Romero should have had his man though. So he's got to make the change now. Is it 2 changes? I think Somerville's coming on. Is that Somerville? Oh, that's not Somerville. Who does Somerville play for now? I ain't gonna lie, I got that completely wrong. I thought it was Somerville. My bad. All right, Bentenko's coming off. I would have bought on Timo Werner, mate. And Johnson, yeah. Should have done better, man. I think if Spurs can get a goal out of this game, they can get a draw. I think they'll take that. Goal kick. Okay. Goal kick to Spurs. Yeah, Arsenal's gonna see this game out. This is what makes Arsenal champions, man. Potential champions. Able to see games out like this when they haven't played very, very well. They're able to see out these games. Jorginho's with the ball, and Spurs win the ball back. Sterling in the final 15 minutes of all that pace might be the end of Spurs. Boy, I don't want to see that. Arsenal haven't been great, but yeah, set pieces, man. Set pieces, part and parcel of football. But they haven't been great. They have not been great. Is my stream behind? I think I am, you know. Don't spoil it for me, Angie. Nay-san, appreciate the follow. Thanks for sharing the live as well. We're at 29 follows. Can we get 30? Appreciate you guys who have come in and stopped by. And there's our 30th follow. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Come on, Spurs. Get something out of this game, man. Yeah, Saka's done better though, but Arsenal playing now. Arsenal can settle down now. So they're playing out and they're moving the ball a little bit better this time. Oh, that's not a foul, man. No, that ain't a foul. Yeah, I don't know about it. I mean, yeah, Romero, man. That's poor defending from Romero. That's poor. That's your guy. And why are you screaming for? That's your guy. That's your guy, Romero, man. You let him run in behind you. That was your man. Poor defending from Romero. You know that they're dangerous. You know that Gabriel and Saliba are their danger men from set pieces, man. That's all Romero's fault. Arsenal playing a little bit more confidently now, a little bit more fluid. The lead. It's going to be a massive arc now from Spurs, man. I tried to play inside, but Trossard's got it. That's not foul. Play the advantage. Play the advantage. Oh. I mean, Arsenal do well, man. They're playing well. They got a little bit of a little wind in their sails now because obviously they're 1-0 up. Kulusevski's on the ball. It's not a foul. He's ball out wide. Heung-min Son. Madison. Just a little bit too much. Oh. It's a really good game, man. Very, very good game. No, don't shoot from there. That's stupid, man. That's catching practice for the goalkeeper. That's really, really dumb. You shouldn't have done that, man. And Spurs are still playing high. They got 6 players in Arsenal's half, but Arsenal now are they're moving the ball, dropping into the middle. So Spurs are pressing with 5 players, right? But then now I think Jorginho is jumping in the middle of that 5, and they're playing a ball inside every time. Jorginho checks over his shoulder and then plays it over, out to wide. They're playing so much better now. I don't think Sterling will come on. I think if anything, yeah, he will come on for Martinelli, maybe late in the game. Trossard has to change his top. Damn. Arsenal beat Spurs 3 times at Old Trafford in a row. Since the 1980s. Go on. I'll play that out wide. No, don't play it in the middle. Don't play it in the middle. Ah, all the bear and someone trying to link up, but you just need one Arsenal mistake and Spurs will get through. Bring on, Timo, man. Bring on Werner. I think Solanke's got to come off, man. Solanke has, I mean, to be fair, he hasn't had much service though, but still. Appreciate the follows, everyone. Thank you all so much. 32 follows on the live. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, another cross. Yeah, Gabriel's doing really well. Gabriel and Saliba, man, they are such a force, man. It's nice to see. It's nice to see a defensive partnership. Because you already talk about like one defender and this, that, and the other. Like, oh yeah, he's a great defender. He's a great defender. But yes, we're talking about Gabriel and Saliba, equally really two good defenders that really work well together. He's on. He's on. Ah, just off. Oh, it was on though. Was he on? Oh, it was just off. It was way off, mate. Yeah, they definitely look a lot weaker without Rice and Odegaard. Timo's warming up. It's gotta be for Dominic. It's poor. Yeah, the final ball's terrible, man. I think that's what's missing from Spurs. It's the final pass. It's terrible. All right, Jorginho's got a cramp. Oof. Oh, Arsenal's making changes as well. Gabriel Jesus and Raheem Sterling both coming on. This will be interesting. It's a foul. 12 minutes. Come on, Spurs. What are you going to do now, man? So who's coming off? Number 10. Trossard? It's Madison coming off. Spurs making their changes first. So Madison for Werner. Okay. Who's number 19? Trossard. Yeah, Trossard's coming off. Number 11, I believe that's Martinelli. Yeah. Very, very smart changes. So I guess it's just same thing, just fresh legs. All right, Raheem. Let's see. Let's see if you can do better than Sancho on his debut. Sancho got an assist, so he's already done better than you, mate. Let's see what you got. Come on, Agent Sterling. Score an own goal. We'll be here for it, Angie. Raheem Sterling own goal. We will be here. You know, I'd love it as well, man. Honestly, I really, really would. I would absolutely, I would love it. I don't know why we keep doing business with Arsenal though. That's what I don't understand. We've been doing business with Arsenal for a long time, man. We're always sending players to Arsenal, buying Arsenal players. I don't understand why we keep doing business with them, man. Nope, someone's offside. Cross, no one at the back post. Spurs just don't have the fun, but it's a foul. Oh, okay. A bit of shirt pulling. Both players went down. Ref said play on. All right, fair play. Don't do any crossing. Crossing don't work. No. Don't shoot. Don't shoot, man. You've done that twice, bro. Oh my days, bro. What are you doing? Ooh. Ooh. That's ooh. I don't like a penalty. No, we're not bringing that one back, ref. Okay, Gabriel got away with one. He got away with one there, man. Mm, 8 minutes. Come on, Sterling. Come on, Agent Sterling. Earn that extra 10K from Chelsea. Scores an own goal in his London derby. Come on, man. They keep crossing it and also just keep dealing with it, man. Go on. Thanks for the follow, Harry. They're going to deal with that. They can't. Arsenal defending very, very well. What's up? What are we doing, bro? Do we want to draw? I do now. I don't think Arsenal deserve the win, man. Oh, Arsenal doing so well. They're so good. They're so good defensively, man. It's so frustrating. Saka, get up. Oh, look, the end is near. And Saka plays his party trick. He doesn't look like he's in pain at all. Who have you got? Who have you got in your from this game in your fantasy team? I've got Saliba and Saka. So fantasy wise, I'm looking real good in it. But my Chelsea comes first, man. I wanna draw. I wanna draw. Just to make the Man City Arsenal game a little bit more bite. A little bit more pressure on Arsenal. Come on, man. You got Saliba, Saka, and Van der Ven. Van der Ven's been alright, you know. His centre back partner has let him down. See, look, I'm looking at the replay now. Van der Ven has got his man. Yeah? Van der Ven has got his man. But Poirot was like, and then he was turning around complaining, like, bro, it's you. Everybody had their man, but he let Gabriel go. And then when Gabriel scores, he's looking around to say, like brother, it was you. You're the reason. What's happened? Oh, okay. Ethan Wanyeri is replacing Bakayo Saka. Hold on, he's on my fantasy team. He's on my subs bench. If he scores, I'm gonna be so upset. You know when you got like a couple of points left and you just need to spend on anyone, right? So I thought, right, let me just give him some whatever, man. If he scores, I'm gonna be so upset because he's on my bloody bench. Damn it, man. That's a foul. Foul. Call it. Well play, ref. Ref, he's delaying it. He's delayed it. You got to card him. Okay, damn it. Clutching at straws here. Show me your screen. This is my screen. I'm looking at myself listening to the Arsenal Spurs game. What you see is what I see. And what I see is real good. All right. Spurs free kick. Arsenal going to deal with this, man. And they have. They always, I mean, you can't. I just want to see Haaland go at Saliba and Gabriel. Can they stop the machine Haaland? Stop crossing it. Crossing does nothing, man. Yeah, but they want balls into the box, Gary, but it does bloody nothing. Nah. The thing is, right, Spurs can't play the ball down the middle. It's offside. He's off. Spurs try and play down the middle, but Arsenal just dealing with it. So they're having to cross the ball. Arsenal deal with that as well. Rondo, you're back. How you feeling, bro? You feel like you kind of scraped it? Look, another cross. I mean, Poirot got the header, but catching practice. What's Raya doing? He's wasting time. Hold a minute. I'll be honest with you, yeah. If that was me, if I was a professional footballer, played for Arsenal, and the time's 88 minutes, and I've got the ball, I'm telling you now, I'll be honest with you, I'm resorting to the dark arts, man. I'm resorting to the dark arts. Watch Sterling. All right, hold on. Sterling's on the ball. Oh, unlucky Sterling. Oh, unlucky, mate. But you wish you were Sancho. Sancho looked real good yesterday, man. I can't even lie. I mean, he did, to be honest with you, there was moments Sancho gave the ball away when he was trying to dribble down the left, but turn back and face his own goal. But other than that, we want you taking on players, man. You look really good. Another cross in, and Arsenal deal with it. It's really bad. No one's making runs in behind. They're just resorting to crosses, man. Look, comes another cross. Timo Werner. Got to take him on at least, man. There you go. Another cross in. Goalkeeper deals with it. Like, it's over, man. It's over. To be fair, I'm looking at this. They're saying this, the stats since the Gabriel goal. It's been all Spurs. In terms of shots on goal, shots on target, shots off target, it's all Spurs. Arsenal part of the bus. Arsenal, Tottenham have to cross. They can't break. They can't break down our poor midfield. I think, yeah, I don't think the midfield's been good, man. But defensively, you guys, I mean, in the second half, defensively, you've been better. Because I was in the first half, it looked like, you know, you're getting past Ben White. But defensively, you look a lot better. And I think the goal definitely settled you lot down. But Spurs just have no quality striker. They have no one playing the correct balls. And to be fair, no one's making runs in behind as well, man. Look, there's a book. There we go. All right, make a run in behind. Play him in. Play him in now. Nope, it's gone. Oh, Kulusevski has a spectacular shot. Just goes over the crossbar. He went for it. It just went over the crossbar. Close. And so it goes back to my argument where, you know, people were talking about the Bournemouth, Chelsea, Bournemouth were dominating. And I don't know if anyone was here earlier on in the stream because we were talking about Bournemouth, Chelsea, and they were saying, "Oh, Bournemouth dominated though for 70 minutes." And I was like, "Yeah, but I've seen so many football games where the most dominant team loses, and thankfully, that example is happening right before our eyes. The most dominant team is actually losing. Spurs have dominated except for maybe, I won't go as far as saying they've had clear-cut chances, but in terms of possession, shots on goal, they've dominated. But again, the most dominant team lost. But Arsenal are brilliant at set pieces, though. It's true, exactly. All that matters is 3 points. I couldn't care less if people have an opinion on, oh my gosh, yeah, but you won, but you weren't the dominant team. That all that matters is that we won. Yes, we want to dominate the game with the hope that we win the game, but in football, sometimes you don't dominate the game, and you still come out with the win. Like Man United yesterday played terrible, but went in the first half, but they were 2-0 up. Very little lack quality with the final ball. Yep, 100%. They dominated last season, pulled 2 back, but still couldn't get over the line. Yep. I just think when people want to argue, oh, but they were dominant, but Bournemouth were dominant. I mean that means less than 2 cents to me. Because at the end of the day, all that matters is who got the points. Gabriel's got the ball. Spurs got a minute and a half to go. It's going to be another cross. Timo Werner on the right hand side. It's going to be another cross. Perfect opportunity to play the ball in behind. Porro with the ball. And Arsenal get enough players back now and push Spurs back. Oh my days! Was that a block? Oh my days! Oh, I was offside. I was coming for a corner. Get your butt on side, man. It came off the Spurs player. Flipping idiot. I think the keeper would have had that covered, but still, man. Ah, Kenny, thanks for the follow. Yeah, I think that's it, man. I think that is it, ladies and gentlemen. I think Arsenal just got over the line. And the most dominant team lost. 3-point lane is still 3-point lane. I wouldn't be I could see Ty from Arsenal Fan TV. I wouldn't be too disappointed if I was Spurs because you played very, very well. But you lack quality in the final third. In terms of, if anything, the best player in the Spurs side or the best member of the team in the Spurs side is Ange Postecoglou, because the way Spurs have played is brilliant. You just don't have any quality. The only quality you have is maybe Madison, Kulusevski played fantastic, Heung-min Son, and that's really it. Yeah, another cross. Even Havertz is playing in the back line because he knows that's how you guys want to play. Yeah, it's done, man. I know I'm behind, but it's got to be full time. Yeah, done. Done. 3 points. Yeah. Wasn't a good Arsenal performance, let's be real. But international break, injuries. Yeah, it's not a pretty win. Arsenal were not their best, but massive game, 3 points, that's all that matters. So fair play, man. If I was a Spurs fan, I would be gutted. I would be absolutely gutted because it looked like, oh my gosh, we could actually get this. We could actually nick it. But Arsenal, to be honest with you, Arsenal worked their socks off the ball. I mean, you could look at like, yeah, but they didn't have any shots on goal. They didn't do this, that, and the other. But there's a part of football where you don't have the ball, where there's still work to be done. And out of possession, Arsenal were fantastic. Yeah, I mean, when you look at the stats, yeah, if you were to show someone the stats and hide the score, you'll say who won in this game based on the stats that you can see. Who won? Who you think would won this game? You'll be like Spurs, but there's a lot of things to do off the ball, and I think Arsenal done incredibly well off the ball. But yes, it was a set piece that broke the deadlock, I suppose. Yeah, Angie, go ahead. Of course, you can ask something. Go ahead. I would be gutted if I was a Spurs fan. I would be gutted. But this is a typical away performance. You don't play well. You're playing against your local rivals, and you get 3 points. Timo Werner still Timo Werner. True. How can someone go off injured so many times but never miss a game? Oh, you mean you mean Saka? You mean Saka? Saka goes off injured and Saka starts. Maybe, do you know what it is, right? Maybe Saka is just he's very good at recovering. Back in the day, everyone was talking about Lampard. Like, Lampard barely got injured. He picked up knocks and things like that, but next game he was back. And even Jose Mourinho came out and said there's something about Frank where he barely gets injured. He might have just very good white blood cells. I don't know. I'm not very good with biology, but he might have very good genes that helps him recover. He's got that Wolverine thing. Well, to be fair, B says Spurs won. To be fair, B, Spurs did win. They did win one thing in that game. They had 64% possession. I mean, when you look at these stats, right? I'm looking at the top stats. Spurs won. The Spurs dominate in terms of expected goals. Spurs, shots on target. Spurs, big chances. Spurs had 0 big chances. Accurate passes. Spurs. Corners, again, Spurs. It's all Spurs. Shots off target, shots on target, Spurs. Block shots, Spurs. Shots inside the box, Spurs. shots outside the box, Spurs. Expected goals, passes, passes in their own half, opposition, passing the opposition's half, accurate passes. The only thing Arsenal beat in that area is accurate long balls, accurate crosses, throw-ins, throw-ins opposite box, offsides, yellow cards, which were 8 in total, tackles 1. It's all Spurs. But, and here's the big one, right? But in terms of blocks, clearances, duels 1, ground duels 1, aerial duels 1, and successful dribbles, Arsenal. And that's all out of possession. So I know people say they were more dominant, but there's work to be done off the ball as well as on the ball. Tottenham Hotspurs is happening again. You lot are Libbies, man. And the only figure that counts is a scoreboard, Crimea River. 100%. 100%. The only, I'm not a Spurs fan, by the way, so don't say go into another stream and go get him. But it has no bearing. I'm only here for to laugh at someone from London, and that's why we're here. We're here for the hate watch. Am I doing a watch along for the Barca game? Who's Barca playing? Come back from Spain. I don't even know who any Spanish games. Hold on. Who are they playing? Let me have a look. Don't spoil it for me. Let me find out for myself. La Liga, Barcelona. No, oh wow, they're winning. Lamine Yamal's scored 2 goals. Wowzers! Is it on Sky? No, it's not. Arsenal didn't create anything of note. No, they didn't. They did not. North London's red. Arsenal are landlords of London. Don't get pulled in, Simon. Don't get pulled in. Don't get pulled in, Simon. Don't do it. Stay in your lane. Well, at least you can say we're above Man United Spurs. Yeah, that we are. That we are. I'm a Spurs fan, but Spurs play boring. It's attacking, but boring. We don't look. You don't, but you were resolved to a lot of crosses, to be fair. So yeah. And Arsenal were doing so well. They were pushing you guys out wide, forcing you guys to cross, and you guys were dealing with it. It was, you had, I think Spurs won the first half. And the second half, but it was a funny game, man. They did not get anything. So, in terms of the Premier League table, it looks like this. Next week's gonna be a very interesting game. Man City versus Arsenal. 2 points between the two. So if Arsenal beat Man City, so Man City versus Arsenal. Arsenal beat Man City, Arsenal go top. And Chelsea are sitting 7th with West Ham. We've got 3 home games, by the way. Hey. Chelsea got West Ham at home. And right now we're sitting above Man United and Spursy. Come on, we take those. Why wasn't Timber sent off? One of the challenge and then one for the Vicario hit. I get it. I thought you're not allowed to raise your hands. I thought you're not allowed to, but I don't know. It's all down to interpretation. Isn't the West Ham game away? Is it away? I thought we were home. Oh, it is away. Yes, we are away. So what? We must be home for the next 3 then. Hold on. I want to see. Oh, okay. Yeah. So yes, you are right. So after the West Ham game, we have Chelsea. Chelsea have Borough, Brighton, Genk in the Conference League, and then Nottingham Forest back in. So our next 4, from what I can see, our next 4 fixtures are at home, and then our next away game is against Liverpool on Sunday the 20th of October. So for the next month, we are at home, which is good. So we should be picking up some points. Come on. We will take it. Right. Well, that's enough for me in terms of the Arsenal Spurs hate watch. For me, the best team lost, but that's football at the end of the day. That's football. We play Liverpool, Newcastle United back to back. We take those. Well, we got some I mean, Brighton's the only difficult fixture out of the ones that, but it's Chelsea in it. But I'll be here for the watch alongs anyway, guys. And I'm gonna try my best to watch along all of Chelsea's games. So we'll be here for it. All right. So if you love Chelsea, you absolutely love Chelsea, please make sure that you lock in. And thank you all for the follows as well. We're at 45 follows on the live. Considering it's not a Chelsea game, I appreciate you guys coming in as well. And for all the likes as well, guys. Thank you all so much. And all the love on YouTube as well. Thank you guys who were here from YouTube. I appreciate you. Appreciate all the love and support.